What's going on? What's going on? Hey, it's your boy Skills. Hey, how y'all doing? Alright, what's up? Okay. My name's Willie Jefferson Jr. I cover video games at the Houston Chronicle. Alright, you already know that. So, I'm not unboxing anything so I can be completely real. Alright, so, this actual video is going to be very, very short, but it's called, it's Let Me Be Clear. And a lot of the new subscribers, y'all have never heard me do a Let Me Be Clear. I think the last one I did was on Chick-fil-A. You know, like when the gay and lesbian community just was up in arms because of what, you know, Mr. Cathy said about his belief of marriage being, you know, like his definition of marriage was a biblical one, which mine is too, but people were up in arms, boycotted, and the man ended up making more money than he could shake a stick at. So, alright, but with this, let me be clear, I'm just going to be completely real, alright? Okay, here's the deal, alright? I am sent games for review, alright? Some of the games, the publishers tell me, hey, you know, when you get finished, send them back. Some of the devices, send them back. The other stuff, they're like, hey, keep, donate, alright? That's it, okay? But understand something, this is not my full-time job, and there's nothing truly free, because if you get games all the time, you never review them, they stop coming. You know, free is something that there are no strings attached. That you're sent something, you get it, hey, you know, I do whatever I want to do with it. I want to, you know, put lighter fluid on it, watch it go up in flames. Hey, I can do that. It's free. You know, but no, that's not the case. So each one of the games that you see me review are sent with the intention that I will at least make an honest effort to review them. Alright? Now, I know a lot of y'all have said, how can I get free games? And I told you, I said, y'all can email the companies and everything, and that's cool. You know, I mean, the PR firms, developers, all the like and everything, but more than likely, what's going to end up happening is they may send you one or two, but if you don't have a following, if you don't work for a publication that's like really big, then what's going to end up happening is your request is going to get ignored, because they're not just going to send a game. You know, seriously, I mean, it's a $60 game. They're not going to send it to you just because you ask them really nicely, oh, can I have this please? No, they're looking at what kind of audience do you have? What kind of reach do you have? You know, that if we send you a $60 game, are we going to get our return off of it and then some? Okay? I work for one of the largest newspaper in Texas, one of the largest newspapers in the country. Even if, alright, and that's a big if, I got a device and I unboxed it and that was it and sent it back to them, they're still getting, you know, they're getting whatever it costs to ship. They're getting all that exposure back. Plus, they can say, hey, Willie Jefferson in the Houston Chronicle or Mad Skills thought this device was the bomb. You know, of course they wouldn't say that. They'd say, like, you know, Willie Jefferson was impressed by the workmanship of our device. And they can use that. Why? Because they actually sent it to someone that works for the Houston Chronicle. But the problem is when you decide, for whatever reason, you want to perpetrate, you want to act like you are someone, impersonate someone that you're not. And there was a situation that happened. If you follow me on Twitter, you would see I actually named the person, I put their email address. But this person emailed a PR firm, and I don't know how many PR firms that they emailed, but they said that they worked at the Houston Chronicle. I know pretty much most people that work at the Chronicle, unless they work at the different sites that I've never frequented. But everyone that works at the main building, for the most part, it's a small world. So you tend to see people, you know, at least once a week, maybe twice a month. But you tend to know other people in other departments. You know, you really can't just keep to yourself. But this person emailed this PR firm and said that they wanted this game, you know, sent it in for review, and that they actually were, even though the address was not Houston, Texas, it was out of state and that they were there for the holidays. Very smart move, okay? So see, there are a couple things. First of all, I mean, you are impersonating a journalist, and you're not. Okay, and then second of all, it's, you know, you can look me up on LinkedIn, and you see all the people I'm connected to. They're Houston Chronicle types. In my LinkedIn, it says that I'm a video game journalist, columnist for the Houston Chronicle. You can look through my work history, Houston Chronicle. So, PR firm, they're going to look your information up. You know, they're going to do some serious research and see if you are, especially if you don't have any bylines whatsoever. And if they don't see you, then they're going to start asking questions. So, you think, oh, you may be getting away with it, maybe getting a free game, but you may actually be landing yourself in hot water. Because if the PR firm doesn't cause a big stink over it, the publication that you're saying that you're a member of may. And I'm going to tell you something, alright? Since this person emailed this PR firm and said that they wrote for the Houston Chronicle and they did not, Hearst, the parent corporation for the Houston Chronicle, they have several, like a team of legal watchdogs who would not mind making an example out of people that want to use their property name, you know, for personal gain. So with all that said, alright, here's the deal. You want to be a journalist. You want to get free games. Alright? Then what you're going to have to do is, either you're going to have to sharpen your writing skills. And I'm not even saying go to college. But I'm telling you, like with college, you will learn how to write a whole lot more better. A whole lot more. You know, you'll actually be able to write much better. Your points will be much clearer. You'll understand how to construct a story from start to finish. You'll understand how to interview sources. You'll understand just how a story flows. They're not going to teach you or like change your style, because your style is your style. But you will learn how to effectively write a story by going past high school as far as your education. You'll learn how to have an excellent command of the said language. For instance, with mine is English. Now, yes, I do talk in slang from time to time. But what's much easier to follow? A few slang terms here or there? Or me speaking perfectly good English? Alright? I was a youth pastor at one time. And I saw other youth pastors that used big, huge seminary terms. And the children were like, I meet a person at their level. If you're not a college-educated person, because I deal with children, you know, they're not going to understand, okay, we need to surjoin to this particular area. Now you say, hey, let's get up and bounce. They're going to understand that. So when you're in Rome, do as the Romans do. It doesn't make me less educated if I decide to speak with a particular vernacular. But back on topic. You may want to get free things. Nothing in this life is free, and everything requires work. That you may think, okay, I can start a YouTube channel, I can start a blog, and all of a sudden, boom, you know, care package is going to get mailed to me for review. A Wii U is going to get mailed to me for review. I know people that have degrees. Okay? I mean, college graduates that work for newspapers that weren't sent Wii U's. I know people at big gaming sites that were not sent Wii U's for review, that did not receive a Call of Duty Black Ops 2 care package. So, you may think what I do is easy. It's not. And I wouldn't get half of the games, the audio devices, the video game consoles. Doesn't matter. I wouldn't get any of that stuff to review if I could not write. So, to that particular person, who knows? Hearst may decide not to do anything. Let it slide. But the hot water that you could land yourself in over what? A $30 or $40 game? You know what? Cut a yard. Get a job. Work, man. Work for it. You know? Work on your writing. You know, you're gonna have to put some work in. You have to sacrifice. But you know what? And the odds are actually in your favor that you won't, you know, get a position where you get things sent to you constantly. If you do, cool. I'm thankful for being in this position. Even if I have to send stuff back, so what? I'm thankful I get a chance. Look, let me show you something, alright? This right here. The only way I could play, oh, that's really cool. I didn't even realize it had that, alright? Only way I could play with something like this is if I went to a high-end store or Best Buy. But guess what? I get a chance to play with this in the comfort of my own home, in my chair where the magic happens. Play around with it, and when I'm done with it, send it back. They pay for it to go back. I don't care if I don't, you know, I don't need it. I got enough stuff that I paid for with what I'm making from the Chronicle. So, this rant is over with. So, alright, so anyway, for all the subscribers out there, thank you. For the ones that aren't trying to bilk PR firms, developers, and the like for free games, thank you. But for the few rotten apples out there, the lurkers, the people that are trying to get free games, you're going to run yourself up on a snag. Okay? Mississippi, I'm from Mississippi, and they have a saying out there. Mike Moore, former Attorney General, used to say, that dog don't hunt. And that dog's not going to hunt. Seriously. I'm telling you right now, please, you may be tempted to do it, but hear me clearly. Let me be crystal clear. Your lies will find you out if you decide to name drop organizations. Because, guess what? They can always find a contact. They can call the operator for said agency, organization, media, media group, and figure out who it is. And if those people don't know you, then if that game's coming, they have your address. Wasn't for them not to pick up the phone and say that this particular item was stolen, that it was sent to a person that was misrepresenting who they are. And you may be 12 or 13 and you're not legally responsible. You may even be 10, but your parents are, or your mother is, or your dad, or your grandmother, whoever is legally responsible for you. And then all of a sudden they're on the news because of something stupid you did. So look, man up. Save your money. If you want to get a game, don't try to fool anyone into it. Or I work for the Dallas Morning News. I cover video games. They're going to call the Dallas Morning News because you don't have any clips. You don't have any works that are online that say that you write for this. You Google my name. See what comes up. Google Willie Jefferson Houston Chronicle. And you're going to see several articles that have come up. You're going to probably see my Laveau's column come up because it's a weekly column. So, alright, anyway, it's your boy Skills. You know where you can find me. Hit me up, my official Houston Gamer blog, and that's blog.cron.com/HoustonGamer. Hit me up on Facebook, the real M4d Ski11z. Hit me up on Twitter at M4d Ski11z, and also at Houston Gamer, all one word. You can hit me up at Pinterest at M4d Ski11z, Tumblr, M4d Ski11z, LinkedIn, Google Plus, all that. Like I said, ad is right here. It's going to be below there. So, anyway, I just really needed to say that. I needed to address that because the person that tried that wasn't too smart. and if they land in hot water as a result of trying to get a free game, they deserve whatever is shown them. Seriously, if they get shown mercy, cool. If not, if they get the book thrown at them for a $40 game, ha ha ha. I'm laughing about it. I'm going to blog about it, and I'm going to do a video about it. Alright, talk to y'all later. It's your boy Skills. Deuces.